And I think we're live. Let me just double check. I haven't done this in a while. So, and the notification, I am live. Well, you look at that technology, man. That is just so awesome. Greetings and aloha. What's going on? It's Mike from livemyassoff.com. And
Gracie,
my God. Okay, so remind me, what is the Lakwat thing? What does that mean?
It's travelers.
Travelers.
Explorer. Yeah. Lakwat it's like traveler or explorer.
So it's a Tagalog word?
Yes.
Ah, okay, there we go. And this statement has been used a lot. It's about time. Indeed. So you guys, I couldn't wait. And the goal, oh, honey, I didn't tell you this. So
What?
You're in quarantine for 16 days, right?
Yeah, I know.
So I'm going to do the same thing here in our condo.
You don't need to. Why you should?
I know I don't need to, but I'm going to because it's going to be cool. So then we like together, you know. Anyway, maybe not. I don't know.
We'll see. I know. I don't know if you can do it.
It might. I did it before. No, remember when you went down to the farm, or not to the farm, but into Hamandan the first time, like a year ago, and you had to stay for 2 weeks, and they brought you food and everything? Yeah, the first time. I did that here for not a full 2 weeks. I was close though. So, you know, in solidarity, honey.
Because you order food. Yes, I remember that you order food. Yeah, but I don't know. I am not sure. It's 2 weeks. It's full 2 weeks.
Nah, I probably didn't do it for a full 2 weeks, but
yeah.
Anyway, so I might be doing that. All right, so let's see what we got. So here's the neat thing, honey. You're going to get to meet a whole bunch of new people physically, actually, now that you're here in Thailand. But Asia Unscripted, that's Jason. He's over in Vietnam right now, and he's loving Ho Chi Minh City, as we did. And can you see the comments?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Asia Unscripted and
Asia
Go
Unscripted,
to Love Thailand.
Yeah, so Gotta Love Thailand, that's Dave. And Dave lives up in Surin, so he's going to come down here. He said he was funny. He's like, "Okay, good, Mike. I'm glad that Gracie's there. I'll see you in a year after you guys get out of the after you get out of the car."
Yes, I saw that comment in your Facebook. Actually,
I know, right? And then Mariano, he's from Germany, and his pet name for me apparently starting today is Sweetie, so that's nice. I'm kidding. Mariano's great, actually. He's very cool. Chris is he's down in Australia, although you're not a friend of his on Facebook. He did one of these things where he like basically changed the city that he's living in like every 5 minutes. Like he went from Taiwan to like all this, but he is awesome. So yeah, and I completely agree. Thank you for clarifying that, Chris. There is finally one decent looking person. Yeah.
What
my ego's
name?
He says now at least one good, decent-looking person is on the split screen. He's referring to you.
I can see. Yeah, I can see the comment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so this is Todd. Todd's the guy that I hung out with in. Or do you already know all these people?
I saw them in when you do the live Bangkok Strange, and when you do the live stream, the Durman, I don't know his name, but yes, I'm in Thailand. I'm in Bangkok right now.
He's down in he's down in Phuket, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Where's the first place you guys are gonna go? Well, so here's the thing, guys. Like literally, she and I have talked for I don't know, 25, 30 minutes. That's it. But she's, you know, a little tired, right? As you know, I mean, I'm tired too, in the sense that like the minute it gets dark, I go to sleep. But
can you tell?
Exactly. But we wanted to do this early, and I know it's crazy early, but with any luck, we'll do another one tomorrow. I want to do one every day. You're cool with that, right, honey? No downside.
When I wake up, yeah.
Yeah. Well, not right away, but we can have coffee and then we can do these. So that'll be kind of fun. But and you know that I got us the AirAsia pass, right?
I still remember, yeah.
Did I tell you? I told you.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I remember.
I just checked on flights, and you got to book it like 2 weeks in advance. But if we were to book it now, like we could go down to Phuket, for example, for 100 baht, which is just totally awesome. And
Nice.
so I'm really looking forward to that. But what we don't know is what we're going to have to do to get married, right? Like yet, because I mean, I know the steps, but for example, okay, so remember, honey, when we went and got my driver's license in Chaam?
Yes.
Yeah, so we just like showed up that day and then waited like an hour or two, and then I did my stuff, and then we left with my driver's license, right?
Yeah,
well,
I remember.
Apparently now you need to make an appointment, and if you don't know, the place that I do that is like literally 1 block away. So that's easy. I can walk there. But I tell you that because there's a whole bunch of stuff that you used to just be able to like walk into, you know, like walk in and get married that day. And
really?
I think, well, yeah, you used to be able to, but now I don't know whether I have to make an appointment or not. And so I need to figure that out, because the office we need to go to, as you imagine, they basically don't speak any English. So I need to bribe Dana's wife to hopefully go over there with me. But she goes to school like literally every single day. And
is she's a teacher?
No, she knits. So this is just a hobby of hers, but she makes like really, she's learning how to make the classic Thai embroidery and knitting and that sort of thing. So she's got a YouTube channel called Knit by Jib. But anyway, so yeah, so I would love for like, you know, several days after Gracie gets out of ASQ for us to like cruise down to Phuket and go to a beach, because it's been a while since I've been to a beach. But we don't know what we're going to have to do, right? And so we want to make that a priority, because part of that, of course, involves her being able to stay here long term. Because the reason she left last time, couple reasons, the COVID thing, but it was also because your visa, right? It was either extended for another 30 days or, you know.
We already extended it.
Oh, right. Yeah. So that would have been tough. So yeah, that's right. Yeah. So that was, but now she's good for 60 days right now. We can extend that another 30, but the goal is to put you on my visa as my spouse. So that allows you to like stay here as long as me, because otherwise that's ridiculous, right? So
yeah. But I remember when the lady sent me a message, and a guy sent me a message about hello Daniel, I don't know who you are, but hi.
Hey,
and how do you call this? And then he said that he's a lawyer. Remember the one that I send you the screenshot of his
Facebook
name? Yeah, and then he said that we need a translator when we go to the office to get married, that knows how to translate it in English and translate in Thai.
Yeah.
So it won't be so hard for us to understand, even if the pastor or the judge speak Thai, so we can understand.
Yeah, totally. And in fact, when Dana and his wife got married, they had to do the same thing, which have a translator, and his wife's Thai. I'm like, why did you need anyway? So, I mean, we'll figure it out. It'll probably take us take us like 3 or 4 days, right? Because like I got my documents, but I still need to get them translated. You have your documents, but you still need to go to the Philippine embassy.
Yes,
which is cool, actually, because across the street is a Filipino restaurant. And you know how we went to that other one, like basically a year ago? And the food wasn't really great.
Yeah, I remember that.
This one's on Sukhumvit, and so it looks good.
It's close to our place.
It's near Thong Lor. Remember when we stayed at Noble Remix?
Noble Remix? Yeah.
It's like across the street from that. And I did you know that like our condo was literally less than a block away from the Philippine embassy when we were staying there?
No.
I had no idea, because every time we went out, we went right to either go to the BTS or to a street food place.
Yeah.
At night,
Sorry, honey,
So
I keep moving. I'm holding the phone, so I'm
do you have
moving. And
do you have a thing? Like a
yeah, I have the thing, but you know, it will still full
okay.
because it's
Well,
like on the side. It won't like stand.
it's
Okay,
okay.
hold on. So
We can
yeah, so
all
I'll
right.
just maybe I can just like sit right here on the table and then
Whatever's easiest.
yeah, because the people that are watching maybe just like, oh my, what is she doing? She kept moving.
Oh, they're gonna be pissed.
Sorry.
Gonna be so mad. They'll be like, "Come
Sorry
on,
about
just
oh.
do it by yourself, Mike. Come on." No, not happening.
I know, right?
So here's what's totally awesome, you guys. Well, there's a number of things, not the least of which is Gracie is now in the same freaking country as I am, so that's nice. But she and I have been wanting to like be able to live over here, but then also just like grab a backpack and for like $10 get on AirAsia and just go somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, and it seemed like every single time there was a special, like you weren't here, like this last AirAsia thing that I had. So when this came of it, and they sold out, by the way. But yeah, I was really, it worked well for me because we can travel like on a Tuesday, right? We don't need to just go for the weekend. So that's been pretty cool. But I did also see right now we can take a Thai Vietjet Airlines flight from Suvarnabhumi down to Phuket for $9.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's just amazing. It's just
one
amazing.
way.
Yeah. Right. Well, for you, I need extra leg room. So it's yeah, so then I end up paying like another
Yeah,
but
I
for
know.
yeah, but that's not but the
It's
nice
okay.
thing is that then nobody else seems to get those emergency exit row seats, right? So then I don't have anyone sitting next to me. And so how close, you showed me the picture when you were in the plane earlier this morning. Did you have like anyone near you, or was it just like those people across the aisle?
Actually it's supposed to be like, it's because I am in the window. So I'm A, so there's no one sitting on B.
Right.
So next would be C, E, F, J. Next is J. So remember there is like four-seater in the aisle,
Yeah.
in the middle. So there's only like side to side.
Oh, so they separate
And
everyone
then
by like 2 seats.
yes, two seats.
Oh,
And
wow.
then behind, for example, behind just like A, B, C, D, and two more space before the other one.
Oh.
So it won't just like one person is sitting in front of you and behind you, no. So behind you
Wow.
will be sitting just like,
Diagonal.
yeah.
How many
And
people
it's
you think were
really
on the
like
plane?
maybe 3/4, maybe 1/4 actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because my seat was from 30 to 60 or 30 to 65.
Okay.
So it's only like 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6 people only. No, 6, 7, 8. 8 person only.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Hey, so
And
did
it's
you
on.
see? Go ahead. Sorry.
No. It's okay. Go on.
So by any chance, because you mentioned that you met 2 girls like in the airport and they were,
Yeah.
you told me you're coming over here. So I assume, right? Like everyone there was Filipino. Like there weren't any foreigners leaving the Philippines to come. Were there?
There's foreigner. Yeah. There are
Okay.
foreigner as well. And as I remember, there are also Thai. There's Thai
Oh,
lady, but her husband is white guy. So
he was with her, or she was coming back here to be with him?
they're together.
Oh, okay. Nice.
With the kid.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, okay. So remember how I told you I had this conversation with this guy yesterday, right? And he owns this company and they fly things, right? And they do it like in other words, you need something from Thailand and you need it in Canada like now. And so people pay thousands of dollars, and then they need a human to sit on the plane, fly there, and then drop the thing off, and then you get paid. Anyway, so I guess what happened was a bunch of people left Thailand, right? Because they're like, oh my God, things are going crazy. They went back to like the United States.
Yeah.
Now they can't get back in. But they left and they had like their house here. And so they left the house with the house cleaner, and they left their pets here. So now these people are freaking out because they don't have their pets. Yeah. So get this. He tells me that these people are so desperate to get their pets back there that they need, this guy, someone to show up and fly back there, right? To rent the plane is $700,000. And I'm like,
for the pit,
because they got to rent the whole plane. And I'm like, why don't you just get like a smaller one? He's like, dude, you have to go over the Pacific. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess you need a lot of gas. So they need to rent like the planes that we travel to Los Angeles on, like the whole thing. And so I'm going, okay, well, that's not right. So then he says, yeah, so you fly over there and then you have to like do a little bit of quarantine. And then of course there's a quarantine coming back and we'll pay for it and everything. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. And he says, yeah, we'll pay you like $500 for the whole thing. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. But I guess it was like a charity, right? They were just like, we reunite animals with people. And so they were trying to do it low cost. But I'm looking forward to that because that might be really, because you got the US visa. So you can get in and out of the United States. Once we get married, then you can get into Canada with me, right? And then, so I mean, who knows? Because he said, okay, well, if it's not this, and let's say we have like, we need like to move an engine over there. We have these parts we need right away. What would you charge? I said, I don't know, like $200 or $300 a day. And he's like, okay, that's reasonable. I'm like, cool. Because if we don't have to stay in a freaking quarantine hotel, I'll travel to see because we can go see my folks. That's what I told him. I said, dude, I want to go home in July and August to see, mom and dad, right? And I'm like, you don't have to pay for a hotel. Like if we go to back east and we don't stay with my parents, I mean, they'll hate us, right? So you don't need to pay for a hotel. So, but if they could pay for the flight, that would be amazing because, from here to Boston, right?
But you told me that they also will cover or pay for our quarantine hotel.
They would. Like, I mean, they're so desperate. They would if I left today, they would pay for me to stay there for however long, which is a minimum 3 days in Canada. And then you leave and come back, and then you have to stay here, obviously 16 days, and they pay for the whole thing. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome, but you get to stay in a hotel for it's like, I mean,
2 weeks,
I said, so once that like dies, I mean, if you're willing to pay me $500 a day to stay in a hotel, I'm on board. Like we could use, right? Who wasn't? But they would only pay for the whole thing, and so anyway. But it looks like in April, right? You're gonna do. I think if you have the vaccine, then you have to stay in a hotel for like 7 days or something.
Yeah, did you hear that? Actually, I read that article as well, and I guess it's the same thing in the Philippines. I guess I saw that.
So so once we get married, like I can actually enter the Philippines. So like, what do we do when we get to Manila? Do we have to stay in a hotel? Like if it were right now, for example?
Yes, we need to stay in a hotel, but then we can go to the province wherever we want to go.
So you cut out there for a second. So we stay in Manila for how long?
It depends after just the swab test result.
Okay. So at least a day, basically then.
Yeah. If you get the quarantine result, then you can, you can leave.
Okay. And then once we got down to Hamindan, then it's 2 weeks?
Hamindan, I guess there's no more quarantine as long as it's 72 hours.
Even though we're coming from... Go ahead.
We're coming. Yes, yes. So, for example, remember when we get the swab test from Manila, if we have the result, then they can release us from the quarantine facility.
Okay. Then we just got to let them know
And
where we are. Like we could stay in that condo, for example. Like we don't need to stay in a government.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then if we get the release from the quarantine, then if it's still not fully the 72 hours yet, then we can use that to fly to the province.
Oh.
Then we don't need to do the quarantine.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
You left out of Calibo, right? Not Rojas.
Yes.
Yeah. And was it like, is flying inside of the Philippines, is that weird? Or like, I just wear my mask, wear my thing, I get on a plane and I travel.
Yes, actually. But there's
really?
it's only like Manila. Province, Manila, province.
Okay, so you and I are like, we are 2000% convinced we have everything ready. Like you have 3 copies of everything. And I wake up
a lot.
You have like that. And I wake up this morning to your message, which is they just canceled. And that's all I saw, like the first few words. And I'm like, I literally almost passed out. I'm like, ah. And then it was, they canceled your return flight, right? Which was on Cebu Pacific.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's not so bad. But I was like, you've got to be kidding. Like, I mean, it was, and then I saw the email. They canceled it last night at like midnight, like 5 hours before you. So, when you were in Manila, because a lot of times, like when you check in to go somewhere, they're like, okay, well, what's your return flight? So did they ask you for the Cebu Pacific receipt?
They asked me about my return flight. About the receipt, no. But they asked me about where is your return ticket. That's all.
Okay. And as long as you showed them like
I showed them the Cebu Pacific, and then if they're gonna, if for just in case that they already know that it was canceled, then I will just gonna say that I don't know that. Then it's easy. We can just like rebook and then book another flight. That's not a big deal. Yeah.
Well,
so.
I know I was going. So I go to Cebu Pacific. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just like make one, whatever. Their next flight is in July. They canceled 2 months worth of flights last night. And I'm like, you got to be shit. Because basically we need a thing that says you're going to leave within 60 days, right? Because that's your visa.
Yeah.
But the good news is that so I made you saw that I made the Philippine Airlines return flight. It's like May 3rd or something. May 4th. Yeah. I can change it actually for no cost. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, actually they never asked me again about
when you came to Thailand. They didn't ask you for a leave.
They don't ask me as well in immigration, as I remember, about the return ticket, because from when I check in, because remember I already check in. You already check me into the flight.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't have the boarding pass, and then but still I need to like line up to those who gonna check in, because they're gonna give me the interview, and then gonna give me my boarding pass, and then she's the one who asked me about my return ticket
at the Philippine Airlines check-in.
Yes, and then I give her my Cebu Pacific, even though I know it's already canceled.
Yeah.
But I know it's easy, because I know that you will gonna like book me a new one.
Yeah.
And it's because I wasn't ready. I just saw it this morning. So
yeah, I know.
Yeah. So it's not our fault anyway. So
no, I was happy that wasn't, but again, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to, because it was like $125 for the Philippine Airlines return flight, So, I mean, whatever, but I'm like, it's totally worth $100. So you don't like stress out, or no one gives you any crap, because we're so close, right? It's like, you gotta be kidding me. It's all this time. So you can see the comment from Dave from Gotta Love Thailand. He's talking about getting married. So that's awesome because he did it. In fact, I'm trying to think. It was shortly after he and I went down to I can't remember where it was. No, further north. It was like I can't remember where we went, but it was one of those Air Asia flight thingies. And anyway, after that, he came back and then he had an appointment at the embassy to get what he needed signed, just like I did. So I'm psyched that he went through that whole. Well, he married a Thai person. Yeah. So that'll be a question I'll have for you, Dave, is like, okay, so since neither Gracie and I speak Thai at all, I mean, other than like, give me some chicken and hi.
Mango.
Mango. Yeah. I can say mango in Thai, which is mango. So, I got that down. Mango. Yeah, I want to figure, I guess, I mean, again, we'll see if Jib can do it. She probably can't because it's going to be during the weekday, but the guy that did my visa he's okay. He did a fairly good job. I mean, I could hire my attorney to do it. 50,000 baht. It's like, dude, come on.
What?
So, well, because he's an attorney. So there's a whole bunch of other legal things that he wouldn't just like show up. Like he'd be like, well, to prepare all this, I need the paperwork. So, but, in fact, to do all the stuff that you and I did, he wanted to charge us 24,000 baht. So we saved 24,000 baht. So high five.
Yeah, that's expensive. You're good.
Boom. No, go right here. Right here. See? Good job. So that's and then you landed early, right? In Bangkok.
Yeah, I thought I gonna land like 2 o'clock Philippine time. But it's like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I think you landed at like
Philippine
12:15.
So 1 hour earlier.
Okay. And then you went through the whole. You said there was basically like 2 immigrations, right? Like one where they check your paperwork, and then.
Okay, so when you come out from the plane, there is like first lane. And then they ask for your passport, take your temperature, and then put a sticker in your papers.
Okay.
And then wait. And then next steps is the same thing, but they do the temperature in your ear.
Really? So they stick something in your ear?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of the same as the one that they do in your head, in your forehead, or you can use it. Yeah, but there is like it's inside your ear.
Okay.
And then asked for all the documents that you have, and like I guess they don't they just like prepare everything and take out everything that I don't need into the immigration, so it won't be like messy.
Oh, okay.
And they put like staple in it, in just the passport. And then she said like this is the only thing that you need into the immigration.
That's
so
cool.
I kept all the papers away and just hold my passport in those papers and just wait again and go to the first immigration where I told you about they took a picture of my TR visa.
Yeah, the visa, yeah.
And then send it to someone else, and maybe they confirm if it's I got the real visa or COA. Yeah. And then
that's cool.
the last immigration is, I guess it's the really immigration. That's because they do it. Yeah, take a picture and then give the stamp, and they got my like fingerprint. And then that's all.
Let me go back to, so when your fingerprint, you mean like there was a glass camera, you like you put the 4 fingers down?
Yes.
Oh, so they're doing that now. Okay. Because I didn't know. Anyway. No, because what I wanted to check was is you hit the, like, in other words, you touched down at like 12:11 and 12:13. And then you sent me a message that you were in the van.
Yeah.
At 12:59. So in less than an hour. I mean, it takes 20 minutes to taxi to the gate. So like from the time you got off the plane to get through all of this stuff, which is presumably a lot more stuff than we normally do, right? When we go through immigration.
Yeah.
It was like a half an hour. I mean, that's nothing.
Fast.
That's pretty awesome.
We don't ride the taxi anymore from the plane. It's direct.
Oh, that's not, yeah. Well, because Philippine Airlines, I mean, they do have a good, it's only AirAsia that's cheap and they have to do the,
Yeah, and it's, there is not much flight anyway, and there is not really like much people.
You think you were the only flight that was there like at that time, or were there like a bunch of people already?
Guess. No. I guess it's they don't really like, I guess they don't really like let flight arrives at the same time anymore because it would be crowded.
Oh, wow. But I mean, even a full plane is like only 350 people, and you said you had like less than 100 on your flight.
Yes, I am sure it's less than 100.
Wow, that's crazy.
But maybe it's I am not either sure if it's if we're 50 or less. Maybe it will be, maybe it's 50. I'm not sure about it.
Less than that.
I guess it's less than that. Yeah.
So this guy Joe here, Joe P, he's awesome. He says hi to you every single time he comes on. And
okay, hi Joe. I just like, it's because it's different name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a different name.
So so I just remember only the
Joe P.
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy he's got the Bangkok Strange T-shirt, right, in this picture. Yeah.
Bangkok Strange.
Anyway, he's the one who asked Jib to make this for me.
Really? So, that's nice.
So Joe is friggin' awesome. He's so cool, and he lives in Florida. You. Yeah. So when we go back, over in Tampa, like where we were, right, when we drove across.
Yeah.
That time in the sports car. That was face shield is required like astronauts. Nice. Oh wait, okay. So I hope this isn't something bad, but I obviously
kamusta ang pang-araw-araw na pagkain nagsilbi hanggang dito doon? What? Who is this, Budo?
I have no idea. I've never seen this person before. Okay. Is that bad what they said there? Or is that nice? Hopefully
no, it's nice. It's not bad, but it's not actually if I translate it in English, it's like, oh, how are you? And how was the food every day?
Oh, okay.
That they serve you from there to here.
Right, yeah. So she's only ASQ hotel now for about, you're on like your third hour basically, right?
Yeah, I got my first food actually, and it's pretty cool, it's pretty nice, and it's a lot. I guess I just ate half of it.
And it was like salmon, broccoli. Yes. I mean, it was decent.
Yes, with rice and then vegetable soup.
Okay. And was it still warm? The soup?
Yes, it's still warm. And I got a jelly thing for dessert.
Jello?
This is
it's jelly. Dana. Yeah.
It's Dana.
Yeah.
I don't know him, the name, but I know his picture.
Yeah. Just okay, so when you meet him, just make sure you laugh hysterically because he's got about as much hair as I do right now. That picture, it's like 13 years old, that picture. No, I'm kidding.
Course I saw. Yeah.
He's got a little.
Because I watch the Bangkok Strange,
as you should,
times as well. So I know. But I'm sorry about that because I cannot really like watch it fully every time that you do the live stream. Because honey, I'm saving. I don't have the.
You're very busy.
I got only like 3 gigabytes.
Yeah, you've only got 3 gigs of data every day. Right. Yeah, I know. That's tough.
Sometimes then 1 gig a day.
Yeah, well, we're poor, so we can't afford.
Yeah. True.
Hey, so are you gonna put the house like on the how does it work there? Because we need to sell the house and then build another one, right? It's not in a floodplain. So
yeah, but my mom said not yet.
Does she still want to stay there?
I mean, it's because but they can't go anywhere yet.
Well, right, but I mean, if we, are you gonna have your uncle build the new one, the new house?
No.
Oh,
I
really?
don't
You
want
did?
I don't
Okay,
want
fair enough.
him anymore.
Okay,
I
that's fine.
wanna like I want I don't want it to be like a contract.
Okay. What do you mean?
Because before I do like the contract. So okay, so he gave me a price, and then I give him, I paid him, and then he said everything will be, when I go home it's already built.
Okay.
It's finished.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I still add more, and I add more, so and it doesn't really build what I want.
Oh, okay.
He
Well, I
is
mean, it
the
turned
he's
out okay.
nah
Really? You,
the
okay.
the bathroom, no, it's too small. The restroom is too small. That's not what I
They
told
were
him
small.
to
Yeah.
do. Yeah, I
Oh,
want
okay.
like bigger. So I told him when I saw that I am in the lower area, I
Hmm.
told him that I wanna like how do you call that, like put like 2 cubic or 3 cubic more of dirt, how do you call this,
Oh, Phil?
um
Or
yeah, so it will
oh,
be like, the floor would be a
oh,
little
raised.
higher.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
to raise it, but he doesn't want to. He said like, "Oh, it's already done." But remember, honey, the first floor, the ground floor, and
No, it
the
was
the second floor
y-
is still, it's really high.
yeah, tons
Even
of
if,
room, yeah.
yeah. So I said,
Hmm.
"Okay, so no more. This is the last time that I'm gonna hire him."
Yeah. All right.
Sorry
Well,
about that, yeah.
you learned. I mean, well, plus you don't want to do wood, right? You said you want to do concrete
No, I
walls.
just want the concrete. Yeah, everything would be a concrete, so I don't need to replace. We don't need to replace anymore.
Hmm.
Yeah, but my mom told me like because I said right now I don't have the money to build the house yet. So
Hmm.
just like let it sit the land yet for now. And then yeah, so let mom and Jury stay in the house
Yeah,
for now,
yeah.
because yeah, it's only flood during December, but I know it's really it's stressful.
Yeah, only December, but you just 9 feet of water, dude. Every year. Remember the first year, the house was like 3 months old and it floods over the second floor. And you say to me, "Oh my God, don't worry. We've never had this much rain and since I was 18 years old." And I'm like, okay, fine. Every 20 years, there's a, or, 15 years, there's a flood. Every
Yeah.
year since then, the whole neighborhood,
Sorry.
people are, no, it's not your fault. But I mean, it's just like, my
Because
God.
I because I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. When I arrived there, I am at the
Well, yeah,
lowest part,
they're not going to tell you.
because
Yeah.
I thought I am in the highest part. So when I arrived, it's already built. What can I
Right.
do?
Right.
I cannot carry the
Yeah. No.
house.
Well, thank God it was 2 stories, right? So at least you could.
Yeah.
So the second one,
Hello, who is this?
there's MedTech. He's awesome. Yeah. Oh, so it's so at the end of the day, it's the infamous 14-day quarantine that people, which is totally incorrect. It's at least because it's 15 nights. If you jockey it such that you basically like got there on the like minutes before midnight, then
Mm-hmm.
your first night would basically go away right away, and you would effectively only be there 15 days. But at the end of the day, she's there for 16 days. And
Yeah.
it's a pretty nice place, though. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not.
but they said I gonna get like 2 swab tests.
Yeah,
First on seventh day, and then second is 15th. I
probably
guess
the
on the
13th.
15th day.
I think it's the
13th.
13th.
Okay. Yeah.
Did they give it like did the results show up like the next day, or is it like that day?
Mine is the next day, but
Okay.
in Manila, if you pay like 1,000 more, you can get it for 12 hours.
Oh yeah, but that's like early in the
I know,
morning
right?
till, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but if
basically
you
one day.
but if you have like midnight flight or early
Yeah,
morning flight,
that's
like
true.
1 to 3 morning, so because the swab test result, if you don't need the fit to fly certificate, they will email it to you.
Yeah, well, they did email it to you. Did you see that?
Yeah, they
Yeah, a
did.
couple days
Yeah,
ago.
but I
How
need
much?
to show up because of the fit to fly certificate.
Right, right, right. The swab test you had done was like 4,000 baht
Four.
or four
Yes, it's
thousand
four
pesos.
thousand pesos. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
500 for the fit to fly.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, that's $8,
Yeah.
right? That's pretty good. So, all right. So the swab test is basically $70, kind of.
For all?
No,
No,
the
it's
whole
not.
bill was like what, 4,500?
It's almost 100.
Almost $100. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no big deal.
Who's that?
I don't know. Blue Saab. You're do you actually drive a blue Saab? I had a gray Saab actually when I was younger. Gracie will never know what that is. Saabs are not common in the Philippines, and of course they're bankrupt, and so therefore they lost everything after 2009, I think. But yeah, it's kind of car.
Yeah, I know.
You are one of a kind, honey. Remember that. Just in case you forget.
Okay.
Typhoon safe. So that's a good question. So because I mean I've been there when the river right floods so much that you got to like pay the guy 5 pesos to take the bamboo raft.
Yeah.
I'm so bummed I didn't video that, but that was amazing.
I know you forgot about that.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, I was just afraid we were gonna fall. Yeah.
No, because remember they also like ride the put also the motorbike.
Right. Yeah. Do you guys know what we're talking about, by the way? So what happens is that like literally, so you're in a mountain, right? So the roads go up and down. And so the part where a road goes down, it's like a little valley, and for the most part, it's dry. Then it rains like crazy in the mountains from a typhoon, which then has this surge of water that comes in. And what these guys do is they take, pieces of bamboo, like 50 of them, 40 of them, and they strap them all together and they make this raft, which floats. But if you stand on it, you're basically standing in water, right? And then these guys, they strap a rope around their waist and they walk through water sometimes, right? Pulling this raft. And what did they charge us? Like 10 pesos, right?
Like 10 peso, each.
Yeah. So for
Before
20
it's
cents.
5 pesos, yeah.
Yeah. But they also like take guys that have motorbikes and they just like put the motorbike on the bamboo, right? And so there's like this much more. How much do they charge the motorbike guys?
I guess it's the same.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Same as the person, yeah. It's because if they don't allow the motorbike to be carried by that floating bamboo, then we walk.
Oh yeah, up to forget it. You'd have to the motorbike might float.
What I mean, we walk from after the bamboo floating because we need to go to our destination. So they need also to carry it.
Oh, that's right. That was our motorbike, our driver, right? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, do you think it was worse this year? You had like more floods.
We got like more floods this year. It's because they are fixing remember the river?
Yes.
They're fixing the river control. So the problem is, when the water from the river is overflowed, then it's just like go around, turn to our area. Yeah, so it's just like it's go up.
But I mean,
who knows? Who knows when it's the river control will finish? Then maybe it will be okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember that guy whose house was? I mean, basically, you walk out the front door and it's like right in front of you, that one, and it was like, I mean, is it fixed? Like, is the poor guy? I mean, his house was damaged. They built a new one. Oh, he good for him. One. Yeah. That's good. Where's your sister's house? Didn't she build like
behind ours? Remember the kitchen?
Yeah, so like behind the kitchen.
Okay, so before we arrive into our gate, before we arrive to that,
left,
through the left.
Okay.
Like around maybe 10, 15 steps. Maybe for you it's 10 steps. But
right, giant. Yeah, exactly, like a dinosaur.
But for me, it's kind of maybe 15, 20 steps for me. Yeah.
Okay. So, what did she build? Like one of those kind, like the bamboo things?
Yeah, it's a bamboo thing, but there is no lower part. It's just second floor. Yeah,
but
the
still
floor
the floods.
Still up.
Right. I mean, there was so much water.
It doesn't. This year, it doesn't reach into their floor. It doesn't reach the our second floor either.
Right.
But still, we got like 4 flood last December.
I don't know where I was recently. I don't know what I was doing, but I had my birth certificate with me. And it was the one that, so here's what happens, guys, right? So she and I are in, where were we when the house flooded and we flew back? Vietnam?
We were in Malaysia.
Oh, we were in Kuala Lumpur.
The first flood, yeah. We were in Langkawi and then flying to Singapore.
Right. So then we leave and we come back and finally the water is, down.
Yeah.
And prior to this, Gracie and I think it was the first time we tried to get you a US visa, right? So we had, because there was all that paperwork. I guess I got
already. I got the visa already, I guess. Then. Yeah.
But because of the first try we had, you had all this paperwork. Like you had your parents' marriage. You had my birth certificate.
Yes.
So the water goes down and we had paper. And of course, when paper's together and it's wet, no big deal. You just pull it apart. But if you don't pull it apart and it dries, then they're paper, right? So we had paper laid out all over the floor. Right?
My business permit as well, remember?
Oh my God, yeah. Everything. And then the ink was thick. And this was, the whole floor. Like there wasn't a space to walk, right? And so my birth certificate, and so I showed it to someone, they're like, what happened to this? I said, oh, it was just a flood in the Philippines. And yeah, no big deal. Please let me in your country. It doesn't matter. But it was the thing that really kind of did it for me was when you just were sending me messages like, I can't sleep because I'm afraid I'm going to wake up in water on the second floor. And it's like, dude,
that's really stressful. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's,
and it's because the people from the LGU, the people from the government, the rescuer, they're just like, oh, you should just leave your house now. And then I said,
easy to say.
Yeah. Then I said, I will leave when the water is almost in the second floor.
Yeah. Right. Well, because you showed me that video. I'm sure I have it somewhere, but the video that you took from the second floor of your neighbors sitting there on their roofs, right?
Yeah.
And of course, it's the Philippines, so everyone's happy still. Which is just amazing to me. You're all like, oh my God, hold on. We just got I completely forgot I turned this on. So hold on. First I want, Jay, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. We are a cute couple. Just ask me.
What?
I really appreciate that. You missed your Saab. Yeah, me too, dude. That was actually, it was a Saab Turbo. Oh my God, it was a maintenance pig. But Joe, thank you so much. Mango smoothies. Oh, so honey, if you don't know, maybe it's the same in the Philippines, but it's mango season apparently. Like, is it the same thing in the Philippines? It must be, right? Same latitude.
Mango season in the Philippines would be, coming soon.
So, okay. So, normally I get a coconut shake, right? From the guy down the thing. But you walk up and he's got like mangoes like everywhere, right? And so they're super fresh. Yeah. So it's 30 baht. So it's $1 for basically a mango shake. So he just basically gave us 5 mango shakes. So Joe, you're my hero.
Thank you so much, Joe. You should put your picture there.
I know.
I can't even read it. So at least even if we don't know your name, then we can remember your face.
You see? There you go, buddy. Customer service, honey. You're giant. Oh, wait. What does this guy say? Was in a Nomad Super Typhoon Haiyan. Do you remember that one, honey?
Oh my God. I got 20% battery. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I mean, we were already gone 50 minutes. I figured we just go an hour tonight, and then
Haiyan Typhoon was the 2014, as I remember.
2014.
Yeah, I guess that was for. I guess that's Yolanda, where my parents' roof was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's Yolanda. Yeah, it's really that's really damaged a lot in the Philippines. And
we actually need to talk about your parents' roof because anyway, there's a termite problem, as you might guess, in the heavily humid. Yeah, we'll work on that though.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my God, look at that. Okay, so Joe, thank you very much. Mariano just gave us €5, which is like, I think with the exchange rate, it's like 12,000 US dollars. So thank you very much.
Then we're gonna get the mango. No, I'm gonna get a banana. No. Coconut.
He makes
coconut
great
smoothie.
The coconut smoothie, and they're 25 baht. He's so awesome. He's such a nice guy too. I go to him like pretty much, at least 3-4 times a week. So it'll be neat.
Yeah.
But neat for you to meet all these people around the neighborhood here when you get out, because they'll be like, wait, where did she come from? I'm like, oh my God, she's. But you know who's cool is God, I just forgot her name. Joy, the lady from the condo. She like runs. She's like She like runs the management office. She showed us the condo.
Yes, I remember.
She asks about you constantly, which at first I thought, yeah, that's nice, and then I'm like, she's not here. Why do you keep rubbing it in? So, but no,
she should just like.
Yeah, no,
did
like
you
just
have
whatever
another
you do,
girlfriend?
just don't ask me. She's not here yet. But but she asked the other day, and I was able to say, oh my God, she's finally coming here the 10th. So that was just like really, oh God. Anyway, so thank you, Mariano, and
thank you for the smoothie, Joe. Mariano and Joe.
That's really cool.
Joe Mojo.
Teresa, good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, she's my friend from San Diego. She's a world-class photographer. Strange boy. Oh, Dennis. Hey, Dennis. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Dennis is Dennis is a good guy. He's part of a similar group that I am. So okay. Thanks for coming back, Todd. Oh, okay. He says 2013 for that Haiyan thing.
Yeah. So it's Yolanda. Yeah, that was Yolanda. I came home and like you know what, honey? As I remember, there is like maybe you remember as well when we went to the farm. There's like a big tree. Like
there's
in
a
front,
couple
beside
beside the house.
It's that full.
Next, the one that you climbed up in and got the fruit that time?
No, it's like I guess the entrance before is where the big tree fall, and lucky it doesn't fall into the house.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture of that.
Oh later. Wait, recently this happened?
No, that's from Haiyan from 2013.
Oh, okay, right. Good. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there you go. You know this guy. He can't say it
Ricky?
enough. He can't say it enough.
Hello, Ricky.
Yeah.
I can't say it enough. Yeah.
When are you going home to see Mom? He's going back to California. His poor girlfriend. He basically had to send her back to Davao.
Where is she?
She's in Davao now. She was with him in Cebu. They were there for like a whole year. But then, Rupert, thank you, dude. Wait, hold on. This is even better exchange rate. 5 pounds, dude.
Rupert,
doing. Thank you, man.
Hi, R.
Yeah. My God, your face looks like a single letter. No, that's really cool, man.
It's R. Yeah. Hi, Rupert. Thank you. Thank you for the smoothie.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. We're like at 15. I could literally buy you one smoothie a day, honey, for the entire time you're there.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get fat.
You are gonna. Well, that's probably why they gave you the scale. They're probably like, you know what? People are gonna eat way too much. They just like, kind of clandestine. It's like slid the scale underneath the. That's pretty good though. And for you, because of the size you are, that terry cloth robe, that thing's gonna be huge on you. Because they're always too small for me, right? Because they don't have the arms or whatever.
Yeah,
but that's gonna be cool. That's a pretty good thing. Yeah, good to see you, buddy. I am really.
Yeah.
If you
so he's home. He's in Cebu right now.
He's in Cebu right now. Yeah, but you're getting close to leaving. I mean, he's gonna cruise back to California and hang out with his mom for a little bit. Which is tough because, of course, once he leaves the Philippines, it's not like he can get back in, right? I mean, he's not married.
Yeah, it's hard.
Hey, so the mayor, you sent me something last night, which of course we were both like, crap. But the mayor, right? I mean, did he end up saying
that is the mayor? No, that's a mayor in Manila, in Metro Manila.
But he was like, hey, I'm going to call ECQ or something, right? Or did he not bother?
Yes, it is already in ECQ. He already like order an ASQ into some of barangay in Pasay, which is around airport.
Oh. So what does that
and
mean?
then San Juan.
Because
ASQ is an
you drove in.
ASQ. Hold on. No, it's different way.
Oh, okay.
Remember where I do the wholesale for clothes?
Yeah, what's the name of that area?
That's
I can't
also
remember.
Pasay Baclaran. Yeah.
Baclaran. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because when I went there and do I buy last week I buy also like dresses and send it to the farm. I saw also a few vendor that doesn't even wear mask.
That's kind of weird considering you guys wear the clear face shield and the mask.
Yeah. But they do that when they know that there is like a police or any you know if they are working on the um in the highway. So when they know
Oh,
that there is no police, then they take it off.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's people do. I also used to slow
It's
down how
hot.
fast I was driving when there were police around. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah. Because it's hot actually. And but actually inside the airport earlier in immigration here in Bangkok, also the people inside the airport also are wearing shield.
Well, good. Yeah, no, that's pretty. I
Yeah.
mean, when I was there, because I was on the the domestic, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they're cleaning that thing like constantly. I mean, there's people with rags, and all they do is they go up and down the escalator. They just they just hold the handle.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's safe, right? So I mean, I don't know. It's
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's good. I mean, you certainly, like I asked you earlier, you didn't feel like unsafe as far as
Actually, no, not really.
Mm,
Since I enter Manila Airport until I get out of airport of Bangkok.
yeah. So, oh, here's something that the guys might find interesting. When Gracie went to her first and second Airbnb in Manila, each time
Mhm.
you had to give them a swab test.
No, health certificate.
And but does it say you don't have COVID, or does it just say you're healthy?
It says like I don't have a fever, or
Oh,
I don't have like a runny nose or
oh,
headache, anything. Yeah.
okay. That's it.
Yeah,
But you needed
that's it.
that for each time to go into the thing.
Yes.
When you went
Yes.
in, did you have to do like hand or temperature
Y-
every time you
Yes,
walked in,
every
like
time.
the lobby?
Yes, when you go out and every time you get in.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's, I don't know. Well, we do that here, right? Like they have
Yeah.
the hand thing, like
The
7-Elevens, every
first
7-Eleven.
the first condo that I stay, when you go out and when you come back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to do the but the last one is just only how do you call this? It's just only when you enter
Oh, okay.
McLaren. So
Yeah.
does he come here? I mean,
Well,
does
yes.
he came to Manila?
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean, a lot of these
but
guys travel.
actually not anymore.
Oh,
You can use your phone walking around, Baclaran. I guess
it's so safe. You can use your phone, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
because honey,
That's awesome.
before yeah,
Right.
because before you cannot
People
like
just snatch it.
when you have your bags, for example, like
You just,
shoulder bag, you need to put it in front of you.
right.
You cannot put it in your side because somebody might just like slit it with the knife
And
and you don't
yeah,
know. Yeah.
right.
And before, a lot also of like snatcher,
Mm-hmm.
because of a lot of people, you cannot catch the thief. But
Yeah.
since this mayor Isco Moreno, when
Oh.
he set as mayor in Metro Manila,
Mm-hmm.
everything just like it's more safe. Actually, you feel
Okay.
safe. I
That's good.
can Yeah, like I told you, you can use your phone while walking. Unlike before, even you have just like the keypad small phone that it's
Uh-huh.
only it only costs like 800 peso. They will snatch it from you.
They just wow. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you were
Now
there. I mean,
it's more safe.
you always see. Do you hang out with that same friend? I mean, you have your girlfriend that you guys hang out when you're up there. Was it the same one that stayed with you this time?
Yes.
She hangs out. Does she work in McLaren or?
No, she doesn't work.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, she is also like an only girl because she have also a brother, but it's already married, and she
Oh.
is only one here in Manila. And
Wow.
only she does is networking.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yeah.
with that facial, that cream stuff, face, like the cosmetics. Sorry. Does she do that? Yeah. Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah,
Good for her.
it start from the body wash, body soap,
Mm-hmm.
everything. But
Yeah.
she said she will be working because they are planning to go home on August because one of our friends gonna get married. No, two of our friends gonna get married actually this August. So they're going home into the farm, and then
Okay.
when she returns, she will gonna work as an encoder in her cousin company.
An encoder.
Encoder, yeah.
What does
Prop-
what
I
does that
don't
mean?
just encode stuff in the
Oh, like data
computer.
entry. Like you're
Yeah,
typing. Got it.
yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. So, Mariano has allergies in the summer, so I fit to fly. But yeah, I mean, again, when you went for your fit to travel, what did they like take your blood pressure? I mean,
No.
they just
Actually, fit to fly is they will gonna give you that when you have the result of swab test as a negative.
oh, so it's basically like a second piece of paper, but it's
Yes.
based. So two pieces of paper, exactly the same
Yeah,
thing. Interesting.
before the COVID thing, if they asked for fit to fly, it
Yeah.
means just like you're not injured.
Okay.
You're not
Yeah. Right.
injured or
Right.
anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But right now it's the negative. It's just like a hard copy of the swab test.
Right.
As long as
How much?
there's like fit to fly words in the certificate.
And the fit to fly, you said that was like 400 pesos.
500 peso.
500, and then the rest was for okay, nice.
I can
All
show you
right.
that if you want.
Do you have it with you? Well, we can show the
Yeah.
people the stuff tomorrow because there's personal
I
information on
I'm
there. Probably you don't want to
Yeah,
show
I
it.
know. I'm low bat actually.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you're probably a little bit. We did this for an hour,
Yeah.
honey. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
like you guys, you're guessing I'm pretty happy. And this honey. I mean, literally. So today's the 10th. Gracie
Yeah.
left Thailand March 13th.
Yes. March 13th. So just like 3 days before 1 year.
Ridiculous.
3 days,
And
so it will
once
be a
again,
year.
this year, we're not going to get to spend my birthday together. Horrible. Which,
I
of
know,
course, just
right?
means I don't get older, but you do. So,
Well, we're gonna be together on my birthday.
we absolutely are. We're going to be together on the 26th. That's kind of cool. Maybe we should get married on your birthday.
Yeah, we can.
Well, maybe not, because then they'll look at the paper going, wait, how old are you? Today? Tomorrow? Like, oh my God. That would be that'd be crazy. Anyway, honey, thank you so much.
But that's fine. Yeah.
We could, right? On the 8th?
Yeah,
That'd be
we
fun.
could.
All right, good. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Once again, it's Mike's and
Gracie
from livemyassoff.com. Saying I hope you guys are living the dream. We now have $15 at least to go buy mango smoothies. We love you guys. And talk to you soon. Ciao.
Ciao.